Hey everyone, Spectral Star here, and this is the last video of the beta that I'm going to put out. I was going to do some Charlie Nash combo videos and online fights with him before Street Fighter V came out, but time quickly caught up with me, and Street Fighter V is coming out 4 days away from now. Today is the 12th, and yeah, tomorrow this will be up on the 13th, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this little bit of the beta series. Now we're moving on to Street Fighter V, the actual game, the finished product. Once again, awesome Ken music. I wanted to talk about a few things, such as Armika's voice actor changes, DLC character lists, and Street Fighter V story. Basically, let's start with Armika and go from there. Armika, if anybody remembers this is kind of old news now, but figured I'd bring it to light just in case you didn't know. Street Fighter V Armika was going to have Naruto's actual voice actor, Melee Flanagan, which I think it's Melee. It's spelled M-A-I-L-E, and then Flanagan, which is F-L-A-N-A-G-A-N. Sorry, F-L-A-N-A-J. Damn it, just F-L-A-N-A-G-A-N. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, but seriously though, Melee Flanagan is now replaced by Bonnie Gordon. Bonnie Gordon is famous for Ikitusen Extreme Executor and In Kyoto. That's also an Ikitusen movie, In Kyoto, and also The Guided Fate Paradox, another Ikitusen movie. It kind of makes sense that a woman who voiced a Ikitusen character would be doing this because, I mean, Armika is pretty hot, and Ikitusen is basically a fighting hentai where chicks do shoryukens to one another and their shirts get ripped off. I was doing a little bit of Cammy here, and speaking of another character that would fit right in with Ikitusen. And, oh, speak of the devil, Armika herself. But yeah, it's kind of weird that Melee Flanagan, the voice actor, I hope I'm saying that right, by the way, her name, the voice actor for Naruto, the English version, you can even hear,
all right, let's begin.
It kind of sounds like it would have been Naruto, and I've heard people say that they would say that is still Naruto's voice actor. But no, it's not Melee Flanagan anymore, it's Bonnie Gordon. Alright, so anyways, on to the DLC character list. Okay, in the first spot you got Alex, then you got Guile, or wait, maybe it's Balrog next. I don't know, this is not exactly the order that they're coming out in, I'm just going to read the names off. Alex, Guile, Balrog, Ibuki, Juri, and Urien. Alright, starting off with Alex. He is a Street Fighter 3 Third Strike character, and if you haven't heard of him, that's because that game didn't really get well received because of the weird character lineup that they had back in the day. We're getting a little lag here in the game, by the way. It kind of sucks. But basically, Alex is a grappler, and he's very aggressive grappler, unlike Zangief. Armika's pretty aggressive too, if you check out her. And here I am waiting out the lag, hoping to God that the lag ends. But that's because it's disrespectful to attack somebody in the pro community, and I feel the same way. I've always been kind of, don't attack people when it's lagging, man, because that's just cheap shit. But Alex is coming. He's supposed to be the first DLC character that's going to be released that you can win with fight money, or you can buy with fight money and not actual money. This DLC is completely free if you want to just save up the fight money to unlock the characters. Which, if I'm understanding correctly, with the recent leak in Street Fighter story mode stuff, that 10,000 points, I believe, is what you get for completing a character's story mode. Or maybe it's 20,000, I don't know, but characters are supposed to cost up into the hundreds of thousands to unlock. And you can do it through paying, or you can do it through fight money. Which brings us to Balrog. He's going to get you all that fight money. And here I'm making the biggest freaking comeback, and then he does this wake up Street Fighter 4 bullshit on me, which I deserve because I was in the middle of doing an EX attack. Balrog is also coming. I don't know when he's going to be. I think he might be after Alex because our developers of Capcom in a recent video, well, not video, but maybe it was an interview, I can't remember, talking about Balrog being finished Alex is finished already. He will be released in the first February month, which is the game's release. I think it's going to be released in February. It might be in March. I'm not for sure. It just depends on how their technical deals go out and how much he's finished, I guess. If he isn't finished already, which I'm assuming he is. Yeah, Balrog will be next. He's going to get you all that fight money. And then we got Guile. And this also brings me to a point. Will these charge characters like Guile and Balrog actually be... will they be charge characters, or will they be charge / Shotos, kind of like Chun-Li, who got her lightning legs move made into a Shoto move. Also, same thing with Vega. All of his moves are basically just Shoto moves. Down, circle, forward, half circle forward, you know, button presses, no charge attacks.
Round 1.
But she was partly, Chun-Li was also partly a charge character too. But Guile, will he be a complete charge character? I'm thinking he will. I don't know, I just think that it's probably going to happen. Charlie Nash is basically Guile, but I don't know, more Dracula-ish. I don't really know how to put that. But he was completely Shotonized, I guess you could say. I don't know. Did I just coin a phrase? I don't know. Shotonized. It's being Shotonized, man. Yeah, Charlie Nash was pretty much turned into a Shoto character instead of a charge character, just because, I guess, of the monotony. Or a lot of people don't like playing charge characters for some reason. Bison's still a charge character, though. So there you go. But Bison's kind of OP. So far in the beta, he seemed pretty OP to me. Then you got Ibuki coming out. Ibuki is a huge Third Strike favorite. Street Fighter 3 favorite. Probably the most OP character in that game, I've heard some people say. Ibuki is a beast. Juri is from Street Fighter 4, which we all know that if you haven't been living under a rock in the fighting game community. Juri is a huge favorite in Street Fighter 4. People loved her. I honestly couldn't see it. A little bit of a complicated character for me. I guess I don't like complicated characters. I like simple characters. But who knows? Maybe my taste will change. Rashid, awesome character, by the way. Really fast. Got great mix-ups. Insanely hard to predict. At least for me. Then you got Urien, another Third Strike character. I don't know if he is so much as a favorite, but I'm thinking Urien ties into the storyline with Charlie Nash and the bead on the head, on the top of Charlie Nash's head that glowed in the reveal trailer for Charlie Nash. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. Gil and Urien had a bead on their heads. I'm wondering if it's something to do with Resurrection. I don't know. That's what a lot of people are telling me. I didn't play Third Strike that much, so I don't know much of the storyline on that. But I do know that Third Strike is the latest game in the storyline. Speaking of the storyline, Street Fighter V will bridge the gap between 3 and 4. That means it's in between those two games. And M. Bison and Shadaloo and the Shadaloo Kings will play a pivotal role in the shaping of 3 to 4. So who knows what that's going to be. Hopefully it will be a better story than 4. I didn't really care much for 4's story. It was kind of bland for me, the whole Seth thing, Dr. Manhattan going on. The only cool things about that story was Ryu getting the Dark Hado sealed away by the power of nothingness from Goken. And that was really cool. Also, the whole storyline with Juri and DeCapre was pretty cool. I didn't really care much for DeCapre as a storyline, but the deal with Cammy was pretty interesting to see, and I'm not going to spoil any of that because if you want to go see that, you can. Also, I'm not going to spoil any of the Street Fighter V story, which has been leaked ever since yesterday at about 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Central Time, which was when the embargo for the game officially lifted and you could start posting videos, doing reviews, all kinds of stuff on the game, which review copies were sent out to people such as Maximilian Dude, Gutex, and all that, which Gutex doesn't really review it, but all the pro players get to practice it. I mean, Justin Wong's been playing it since yesterday too, but all the pro players, of course, they're going to get it early. I mean, duh. I mean, if you're fighting game royalty, you know, you're going to get that game. Which Maximilian got it, and he was playing it last night with all of his buddies. Go check him out on Twitter. He's also got a YouTube, Maximilian Dude. Just type that in, and you'll see what I'm talking about. He's a blonde, Nickelback looking guy. He's cool. I like him. And for some reason, I'm winning this match as Chun-Li, and I have no idea what I'm doing with her. But then again, I had no idea what I was doing with any character because this was the first freaking night I was playing this game. So what do you expect? You know, you're not going to get professional play out of me until I've had tons of practice. Hopefully, I can get some professional play going. Not saying that I am professional, because I'm not. I'm just a noob that wants to play this game. But yeah, there's plenty of leaked footage of the story mode from Street Fighter V, the survivor mode from Street Fighter V, and I'm kinda, I watched one of them, I have to admit, I did watch one of them. But, you know, it was about Charlie Nash, I had to see that, because that is like a huge storyline that's been going on ever since the Alpha series. It's been ridiculous. Where's Charlie at? Who knows? Is he Blanca? No, that was that stupid movie. Nobody liked that movie. But this is the last match on the fight card here for Street Fighter Beta. Next time, we're probably just going to be playing the full game, whether it's going to be a story mode or something. I plan on doing a whole series on the story mode and online matches. Annotations after the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright, now it's time to actually play something. Let me see if I'm in tune.